Hey y'all, it's your girl Pooh Sims going live with you from my kitchen. Y'all, tonight I'm lost. I really don't know what to cook because I done took out the ground meat and the ground turkey meat because I like mix them together. But I done took that out thinking that I was gonna make some tacos and some enchiladas. But I don't have no lettuce or tomatoes and I don't have enchilada sauce. So we're just gonna have to come up with something new and original and pray and hope for the best, okay? So I do have my taco seasoning. I have my Sazon for extra season flavor. And another packet of taco season, the Taco Bell one. And my fluffy flour fajita tortillas. As well as my El Paso crunchy tacos. And I'm not promoting none of this, I'm just showing y'all what I'm using. Alright, and we may or may not be using this, the Hunt's tomato paste. And we have San Miguel refried beans. And then just some regular, from Amazon, their Amazon brand, Happy Belly diced tomatoes. Alright, so off camera, I already cleaned down my skillet because I like to re-rinse my stuff that's up under the cabinet. And we're going to go ahead and put that on the stove and get it hot. But I'm not going to turn it up too hot because, like I said, I really don't know what I'm doing right now. So, I don't want my skillet to get too hot before I put something on it. Okay? But I think what we're about to do, we're about to ground. Of course, we're going to have to ground the meat. We'll brown the ground meat. So, we're going to do that first. And then when we get done, I'm thinking I want to put some of that meat mixed with the cheese and the tomatoes off inside the flour tortilla. And I'm going to make something kind of like a quesadilla, but not really like a quesadilla. You know, I'm going to brown it real good or whatever. And then I'm thinking about putting it off in the deep fryer once I get done. You know, so it'll be real crunchy and just delicioso. And then, what was I going to do with the other one? Y'all forgot my idea already. I was gonna do that and then something else. Oh, I was thinking about doing broccoli and beef, but that don't sound so good after I said this idea. So I'm getting just some cheese out of here in just a minute. And like I like to mix my meats, I like to mix my cheeses too. So we got two different cheeses. We got the Parmesan cheese, and then we just got some regular American milk cheese. Alright, so I got my meat off in the sink already, been thawed out. I have a portion bag and then I have a whole pound of the ground turkey. So I'm opening my ground turkey first. Put the whole thing in. I'm going to use the whole thing today because it's just a pan. And this is my regular ground meat. As you can see, we use ground beef. Don't use all of this, but I'm putting about the same, if not a little bit more, of my ground meat. I mean my ground beef, ground meat. I'm so used to calling my ground beef like this is my ground meat because usually I don't use turkey. Well, I didn't grow up using ground turkey, but since I cook on my own, and then I found it was cheaper too, and not all brands are nasty. I use it too. Because the first brand I ever had, it was nasty. I'm not gonna lie, it was disgusting. And I just knew that I knew that I did not like ground turkey, but I came to find out that it was just the brand that I had. Alright, we're going to take our taco seasonings. And like I said, I got 1.5 packs, but I do have 2 pounds of meat. So I'm going to put a little bit more seasoning too. Because if I'm correct, I think 1 pack of seasoning is supposed to be for 1 pound of ground beef, no matter which brand it is. And we use, like I say, maybe 2 and a little. 2 and add some. Alright, so we're just going to get it mixed off in there. And right now, like after you guys stir it up, it's gonna, we're gonna let it sit for a little bit before we touch it again. So if you want to, you can go ahead and get your strainer, because you're gonna need a strainer to strain out that grease from the ground meat. And it's no particular way. I mean, once you put it all together, your ground turkey is going to look like ground beef anyway. So you're not even going to be able to tell the difference. So just stir it up and put it pretty much even in your skillet, and then just leave it there, let it cook. Alright, and I'm the type, I'll be cleaning as I go, because I can't stand washing dishes already. So I prefer not to have to pick up paper and packages and stuff after the fact. And then I'm going to just put my little Saison and put it on top, y'all. And then when I get ready to stir it up in a minute, because Saison ain't nothing but a flavor inhibitor. Like, it makes the flavor better. Like, so that taco seasoning that I put in the meat, I want it to get in the meat, and then I'm going to mix the Saison up, and it's going to make it even better. You get what I'm saying? Okay. And for these two, I think I'm going to give me some mixed bell peppers. Like I say, y'all, I really don't know what I'm doing. I'm just making something taste good to fill our stomachs for the night. So I'm just grabbing random stuff. So what I'm going to look for right now is my mixed, either my mixed bell peppers and onions, or just my chopped up onions. Like when I use fresh bell peppers and onions, it's usually because the dish that I'm going to be cooking is going to be, it's going to take a while. But when it's going to be something quick like this, I'll just use my frozen stuff, because I think they steam them or something. They do something, because it cook way quicker than if I had the fresh vegetables. Don't judge me. So I don't think I'm going to need these. Put these up. Cleaning up my area right now. All the stuff that I use, I don't need it anymore. I'm going to go ahead and put it up. If I do need it again later, that's fine. I'd rather put it up though now than forget it later. Turn it down. Y'all, she got the music playing. I told her to turn it down. We shut the door. She didn't shut the door, and it's still loud. Okay, y'all, so we done let it sit for a little bit. Get brown on one side. We're gonna mix it up, so it can be browned evenly. Gonna mix that Saison in there. Saison. Is it Saison or Saison? It sounds right, Saison, like it's saying season in a fancy way. Anna, shut that door! Turn it down! Now. Okay, that's pretty good right there.
Mama, I did not listen this time.
Ain't
no night. You can look all through it. Ain't no night.
Okay, so what I'm about to do now, I'm about to plug up this deep fryer because, like I say, when I get done, well, I actually made up my mind now because at first I said I didn't know if I was going to do it. But now I know that when I get done putting them off inside the flour tortilla and then letting them get a little crispy inside my skillet, I'm going to take them over to my deep fryer and I'm going to put them in there just for a second. So I have to make sure my deep fryer is at the highest. Mine goes to 375. So I'm going to put it at 375. And I'm just going to drop them in there, you know, for a second. If I have it too low, it's just going to collect grease. It's not going to really do what I need it to. Just brown the outside, get it crispy. Okay? So we're going to get a smaller pot. Take it to a different burner. Don't worry about that part right there. Ain't none of your business. Okay? And then give it. And we're going to go ahead and get this stick of butter. It was a half a stick of butter. Don't do measurements, really. Only time I would do measurements is if I'm doing like some baking or desserts or something. And then I really don't know how to make desserts, so even when I do my measurements, it's still not going to turn out right, so it don't matter. Measurements don't matter to me. They don't make sense. How am I using exact measurements, using exact measuring spoons and cups, and it still don't turn out right? Using the exact time, temperature, and it's not turning out right. So I don't understand baking, so I don't do it. Well, I ain't gonna lie. I be trying to do it every once in a while, but I know I can't do it. It's just not one of my strong suits, so I leave it alone most of the time. That's how I get curious and want to try something new.
No, nah.
Show the camera. Yeah, my daughter been practicing braiding because this time, hold on, don't show them yet.
Ooh, no.
Because last time, y'all remember I had the like blonde or whatever color bronze looking braids in, the dirty blonde ones. Anyways, you know I did the front right, and then she did the back. I really didn't have no complaints, no issues, none of that kind of stuff. And they was even smaller than this. You can see these are thicker, and they not as full as the other ones was. She did them with no complaints. This time, I told her even make them bigger and everything. She quit on me twice, and then really wanted to quit on me this last time.
No,
she didn't want to start.
I quit on you one time.
You didn't want to start this last time.
Because I was sleeping, you woke me up.
It don't matter the reason. She didn't want to start this time. Right, so she gonna go in her room and start practicing on them, I guess, so she can learn how to really do it. She's talking about, put them on your page. And I ain't put them on your page unless they're in my head.
They is in your head.
No, when you do it right and put it on my head.
I did the last two right.
I'm gonna let her show her, because they're all different things. I don't know what you're trying to show her.
This one's getting taken down.
She getting better though, y'all.
And then the knotless one right here. Yeah.
This is why I ain't saying
this one getting taken down. So this one's gonna be crispy.
See, this is why y'all need to like and subscribe. Because y'all could have told me that I ain't even turned the other burner on. I done put the vegetables in there and was just ready to saute them and ain't sauteing nothing. I ain't even warming them up. The burner was not on. See, this is the reason why I need y'all to go subscribe. Like my videos, subscribe to my page. Even if you don't like the videos, go subscribe so that I can go live so other people can like my videos. Okay? Alright, the meat is almost done. We're going to let it sit there for a little bit longer. Actually, no, I'm not going to let it sit there. I'm about to go ahead. And I really don't want the juice on these tomatoes anyway. So I'm just add it all, and when I strain the grease, I'll strain the juice. If that makes sense. Nah, she think that that's some tuna, y'all. You heard how I opened the can and then she just started whining. She's still whining. Nala, that's not yours. It's human food. She's not a human. Okay, so I put the taco seasoning, both packs, and I put the Saison. So now I'm going to put my favorite mystery mix. Y'all can't go buy this in the store. I get this specially made from a job that I used to be a butcher at. So I'm going to sprinkle that on there. Whatever your favorite seasoning is. If you didn't, because you could have used 2 whole packs. Remember, I only used a pack and a half. That's why I'm putting a little bit extra seasoning. So whatever your favorite seasoning is, or if you wanted to just add the whole other pack, you can go ahead and do that. But we season in layers, y'all, because that's how food gets its real, true flavor. And that's the word I was looking for earlier when I was talking about the dang Saison. Alright, y'all hear them peppers and stuff over here? Peppers and onions, seasoning. Yeah, I know I'm not supposed to be sauteing my onions and peppers inside of a pot, but you know what? I've seen somebody do this when they were here with me, and I used to think it was silly too. But then I'm like, okay, well, I can use it if I want to, as long as I don't just fill it up. You know, like it would be dumb of me to try to put extra liquids in here, knowing that it's a pot. I don't even know how to explain it, y'all. It just don't even make sense. But I do it now because I seen somebody else do it. I can't even explain it. I'm trying to make it make sense and it still don't make sense. But whatever. Because I can see if it was the only thing I have, but I got another skillet under the counter. I could have used it, but I want to use this. I guess it's the right size I want it. Whatever the reason, it's getting used. So, like I say, y'all supposed to have your drain or little sifting bowl so we can drain the grease and the juice from the tomatoes off of the meat. Never trust y'all pot, y'all, because sometimes you can forget which one is which. And I have, and I burned my fingers up before. So always use your oven mitt. Even if you can remember or you think that the handle isn't hot, if it's one of those kind of skillets or pans or pots, just use your oven mitt just in case. And y'all mind your business. Is this your sink? No. Then don't worry about grease going where and how bad it is and all this other stuff. Don't worry about it. Because if it do get stopped up or something, I got to pay for it. So,
Mama, what you
don't worry about it.
What you cook?
My landlady makes sure, I don't know. My landlady makes sure that if it's on my end, I'm going to pay for it. So it ain't even no trouble on her end. So y'all just mind your business, okay? When it come to me. And anything on this side of the camera, okay?
Cat, ain't nobody worried about your body because...
And like I say, ain't nobody even commenting. But I know how people is. I be on the other side too, looking at other people's lives. I know how y'all is. Y'all just say any and everything. Want to give people a life lesson on everything. it cooling. Our grease getting hot, y'all. Okay. Gotta rehydrate. Okay, now this is what I'm really confused on. I'm gonna go ahead and add the cheese up. Cause I ain't know, turn this burn off. I ain't really know if I wanted to put the cheese inside the meat or just on the quesadilla. But I'm gonna put some on the inside. And then I think I'm gonna put the shredded cheese back on the quesadilla. And it'll melt like just a layer on one side. You know what I mean? Instead of mixing out and up. You don't want to know what I mean? I'm going to show you what I mean. Hopefully I am. Because like I said, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm coming up with something. But we're going to eat. We don't do nothing else. We're going to eat. I might not cook number one. So I don't cook breakfast, y'all. I really do not. Because I don't eat breakfast. Even if I'm up for breakfast, I don't eat for breakfast. That's probably why my metabolism not that high. Cause my ass be snacking just day and night. And they say you're supposed to have 3 meals. Like when you get up in the middle of the day and before you go to sleep. You don't say nothing about after you go to sleep, skip the morning and all this. But this post don't know everything. Because if that was the case, it would be the same for every person. And it's not. If that was the case, everybody in the world had a body they want. And they don't. Because everything don't work for everybody. And if you do, then that's the truth. So I don't know if that's the truth, y'all. So mix some cheese up in there like that. But this is yellow stuff. Alright, that should be enough hot water through that sink right there. Alright. Starting to caramelize a little bit. That's what I like. Alright. And to do this, y'all, we have to cut it the right way. And I hope I cut it the right way, because if you don't cut it the right way, then when you get ready to deep fry it, it's going to be coming all out the sides and stuff, and we want everything to stay inside. So let's pray that I remember how to do this, because I've seen a video. Yeah, I've seen a video. So if y'all seen the video, y'all probably looking at me like, oh, that's wrong. Nope, put it the wrong way. Okay, so let me see. I think I'm gonna put it one time right here, and then try to fold it and see if it's gonna be it. Oh yeah, I just cut it one time. That's it. You just cut it one time, y'all. Okay, I can just cut it one time. So what I'm gonna do? I got all of these just to make it quick. I'm gonna stack these up and just cut all of them at one time. Cut all of them one time at one time. Alright. Now you see our vegetables. If y'all can see them, the color is changed in them, which I ain't show y'all the color at first. But here back. See the difference in the color? Okay, they're a little caramelized now. So now we're going to add this. Give it some extra flavor. Fresh flavor. Into our meat. Turn this burner off. I'm just going to stir it in there. And everything you do in cooking, even see how it looks mixed, but I know dang well that I haven't scooped this meat over here and turned it in there. So everything you do with cooking, you want to make sure it's done evenly. Even if you just stir it a couple times and it looks like it's in there, it's not. So you want to just everything to be even. You don't want one soft piece, one bland piece, you know. So just take your time, get it off in there. That's why they say cook with love. If you take your time and you pay attention to detail and you think about certain ingredients, you know, even if you didn't use it one time, you use it the next time, and then the whole family like, ooh, that's great. Now I know y'all kids ain't gonna say y'all talking, that's great, but whatever. All right, so we're gonna take a spoon of that. Oh no, we're not, y'all. Oh yes we is, cause this is what we're gonna do, okay? We're gonna make sure the meat and the cheese is separate. So we're gonna take a piece, and to your left side, okay, it's 4 quadrants, right? Even though you only see one slide, 4 quadrants. So above the left one, right by the cut, we're gonna put the meat. We're gonna put it right there. We're gonna fold it over. See how it's sticking out? So y'all smart. We're gonna put some of this Parmesan cheese on top of this part. Well, no, actually, we can put it on the side because it's gonna go on top. Once we flip it over, we're gonna put it on the side, okay? It's gonna be messy if you put it on top. I'm already seeing that. I'm gonna fold it. Fold it like that. Put just a little bit more cheese because this is what's gonna seal this up, okay? Dang it, I think I put too much. Mine's starting to bust open. I put too much on it, busting open. Try not to do that the next time. But it already tastes good, so I'm gonna put this one in on the side. On its side like that. Okay. And I'm gonna just let it sit while I get the next one ready. So we're not gonna put that much. Y'all, this is a lot of meat. I don't know what else I'm gonna make with it. So we can't even use that much. Okay, so flip it like so. Cheese on this side. And cheese on this side. So just cheese on the remaining half. And we're gonna flip it. And flip it. See how good that one came out? Yes. Sit it on the side of the other one. I'm going to put these straight up, okay, y'all? And make sure you put the folded piece up against the next piece. That way they keep it closed. Take my lid off. That grease ready for it. Y'all hear that grease? I think this is a very good idea. Because I did not know what I was going to do. I'm like, I can't refreeze it again. Y'all know how meat be. You can't keep doing that. It's going to be no good. You could just came up with something to fix the problem first time. Alright, we got 4 on this side. I'm gonna go ahead and drop these, y'all. Let me show y'all what I'm dealing with. I'm gonna go ahead and drop these. Ooh. Okay, y'all see one of them trying to come open. Some of these get my steam. Hold it. Y'all. Oh my gosh. They look so good, they're quick. Wow. So, y'all think this is a good idea? Why it's draining a little bit. I should have been did this. Let's go get some paper towels. Got hair on him. Take the tongs. And I'm just gonna take these bad boys up out of there. Look at them now. Ooh, that looks so good. Ooh, but look at it, y'all. Look at it. Ooh, it looks so good. My camera got a little grease heat on it. Let's see. Let me wipe y'all out first. Okay. Now you back. So delicious looking, y'all. Look at it. The little grease still coming out a little. Ooh. But that's because I had it sitting up. Okay, let's see. We're gonna let it drain off though. The excess grease drain off. So we're gonna put it on the paper towel. Okay. Because we don't want no greasy mess. Ooh, they look so good, y'all. Let's take another look. Alright, so that's what we're doing tonight. We came up with a good idea. I thought I was going to be able to make this while I was doing that, but no, you got to watch them. Unless you just pack them in there. I only did 4. It was little. There was a room for probably like 2 more. I'm going to do this on the lid, but so instead of spinning them up, we're going to try laying it flat. I thought it already flat, it would be a mess, but it seemed like it would be the better option. Like I said, everything is trial and error with this because it's a new dish. I haven't tried. I've seen something like it. I know it's not the exact recipe, but I've seen something like it on Facebook. So. There. Yeah, I think I should do way more than this. I'm going to have to open up another thing of tortillas. Because these look like they're going to be very good. And then, like I say, it's plenty of meat over here. I don't think this is nearly enough tortillas. Alright, so our second load is going in separate, like this. I laid them down. It looks much neater. I don't know why I didn't think of it the first time. But there they go. Whoa. Grease y'all up, knock y'all down, and everything else. I be wanting y'all to see what I'm talking about though. Ooh, look at that, baby. Mm-hmm. Y'all don't mind it's night again, it's nighttime, so let's see what you got when we get in the nest. Okay, my bath is a little dirty. That up later. They were a little dirty. I don't want to keep cooking like that because it's just gonna get worse as I keep going. I'm gonna fix that right now. Okay, y'all, it looks so good, but like I say, I think I'm really having thoughts that this is going to be a really good meal, and I'm going to have to make more because this is going to be one of those, ooh, can I have some more? Is it any more love? Type meals. This is what it looks like. I'm going to have some salsa. Oh, I wish I had an avocado so bad. I love avocados. But we don't, so. Open these bad boys. I'm gonna do 4 more. 6. 4 or 6. I should just do all of them. No, it's too many. How many is it? It's only 8. It's only 8 more. But then I'm scared that if I make more, then I won't eat it. I'm gonna do 4 and see how they look. That's 8. 8. That'd be 12. There's only 3 for that. I mean 4. 4 for that. I'll do all of them, y'all. We'll go ahead and do all of them. And then plus, that's not a pack that my ear itching. Y'all don't worry about it, damn. Because I wouldn't have time to rest months. But whatever. It's not a real pack. I use all of them. So like I say, we're going to start in the middle. Just make one cut down. These cheese packs, they're right. Put over there. The grease is already hot. We know about how much meat we can put now. Got a little messy with our cheese going now. Got it down, y'all. Oh, except I keep flipping this dang last piece wrong, knocking all my cheese off. Let's put it like that. Okay. These a little bit bigger too, y'all. Put a little bit more meat off of it. And then sad to say, I think we still gonna have some more meat left. I don't know what I was thinking. I think these are the ones I should have been using at first, y'all. Next time I'm gonna use these in the beginning because they a little bigger. They holding all my stuff. They're a little softer, so I think the crunch will be a little better with this one. But trial and error, like I say. Next time will be even greater. Yeah, I'm gonna have some little pecani sauce with this, and I'm still guessing about the refried beans. I really like to do that with just my burritos, so I don't think we're gonna do refried beans, but I think I am gonna do sour cream pecani sauce, you know, and we can have our own little hot sauces because I love my stuff spicy. You know, I'm always have my little sriracha or my habanero yellowbird close by. already got 4 in there, y'all. So, oh no, I don't. This would be my 4th one. Okay, so drop it, but don't drop it where you can't monitor it. Baby, these things you can't come open and everything. Okay, these are drained and good, dry, looking, not dry, but you know what I mean. The grease is gone away from. So I'm gonna move them to the side so I can make room for these to touch that paper towel. So I'm gonna get good. Y'all, these actually, okay, see, I like the other one for the crunch of the shell, right? These actually need to go in there a little bit longer. So let me watch these. Hold them down. Dip them under. Okay, y'all, so the size is better on these, but I can't really just tell you if it's much better, but I do know that the ones, the fluffy ones that I used earlier, they get crunchier way quicker. These had to go in a little bit longer, and they're thinner, so I don't know why. I seen it. I seen it.
But somebody recreated
And
it.
she about to start hiding. Oh. That's why I said no tasting.
No, that's what she actually said. What you making?
Whoa.
What you making?
Damn it. I don't know. I already told you. I don't know.
It's still hard.
Right.
Voila.
Okay, y'all ran out of cheese. Huh?
Last time I tried to type in school on my phone and pop up church pop up.
So I'm about to use this. Oh no, I'm not. I think I got another one the same cheese. Keep everything the same. Yes, I got some more of the same cheese, y'all. All right. then we got one more. The leftover from that other one. Gonna go ahead and do that one too. And we done made a big mess with these cheese. That's alright. It wasn't without purpose, so it's okay. Alright, so I dropped that. I'm gonna go ahead and just try to clean this up a little. And like I said, I knew I was gonna have some more stuff in the meat there. Look at all that. So it's okay. We're gonna go ahead and drop these. The grease is good and hot. Make sure y'all hold them down and something else. I used to have like one of them a rectangle bacon holder thing. I scoop off and have with it. I would. After that, you didn't put this other thing on top of it. Like that. What I'm gonna do with the rest of the meat, y'all, because I ain't gonna lie, some of the ground meat did come out, you know, while I'm dipping it, but not a lot though, because I would have been stopped and my whole thing would have been full of ground meat. So, I'm on the side of the sour cream and the pecan sauce, I'm gonna put some more meat so they can feel their stuff, you know, how they want to. Next time, instead of using these plates, I'm gonna get me one of my aluminum frying pan. I mean, not frying pan, aluminum oven pan, and put the paper towel on top because the plate is too small for the size. Cause see, this is just one of them. It's a pretty decent size. See, so next time I do that, so I have more room.
Cause I only want you, yeah. Cause I only want you, yeah. Cause I only want you, baby, yeah, I only want you, yeah, 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 yeah. Only want you.
With you guys in my kitchen. I didn't know what I was gonna do, but I made the best of it. So I will see you guys next time. Like and subscribe, comment as well.